City Council member Cindy Bass has introduced a bill aimed at preventing the theft of these catalytic converters.
Yes.
Do you know the theft rate in the last 2.5 years has gone up by 1,000%?
Wow. So she's partnered with Philadelphia police on this measure.
Yes.
And this comes to an area, like Mike mentions, is seeing quite a spike
God.
in catalytic converter thefts. There's video of one happening on school buses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that happened in Camden County, where thieves targeted several buses at the Gloucester Township Public School District. Police say a team of thieves was behind the robbery. A total of 6 catalytic converters were stolen on 2 separate nights, November 28th and 29th. And the suspects also damaged 2 other vehicles. And that's just examples. Of course, in Philly, it's been happening a lot. We've been seeing a lot of instances,
Yes.
especially over the summer.
Yeah.
So we want to bring in Councilwoman Bass right now.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you for having me.
I know there's a bunch of, like a lot of city vehicles too.
Yes.
Had their converters
That's
ripped
correct.
off of them.
Absolutely. Police cars, all kinds of vehicles. You know, it's affected members of city council have had their
Right.
personal cars affected, you know, council staff. It's happening everywhere.
Remind us why thieves want this so badly.
There's precious metals inside of the catalytic converters that they can take. They've been taking them to salvage yards, to, you know, folks that repair vehicles, recycle auto parts. All of these places are depositories, essentially, for folks who are stealing these catalytic converters, taking them in. They break them down, melt them down, and it's a lot of profit involved. It's very, very lucrative.
Is it easy to steal?
I don't think it's easy to steal. You have to climb under a car. You have to saw it off. It's very loud. I woke up about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning over the summer to my neighbor's catalytic converter being stolen with a very loud sawing noise. And I see a couple of guys scurrying out from under the car, you know, and stealing the catalytic converter. So it's not really easy, but it must be very, very, very lucrative. Yes.
Because we're seeing this so much.
It's
'Cause, Mike,
happening
what was the
all over
number
the
you
place.
mentioned?
What?
How much it spiked?
It's gone up over the last 2.5 years by 1,000, not 100%,
Yeah.
1,000%. Wow. And it costs you about $3,000 minimum to replace it.
Yes.
Your car's still going to run, but it's going to be loud and, you know.
So this is why you've introduced this bill.
Yes.
Because you want to make it, you know, what are you trying to do? To stop folks from being such an incentive?
We want it to be really, really hard. We want to really disincentivize the idea of even going through the process of stealing these car parts.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's going to be a criminal penalty, fine, associated with it. So not only are we going to make it, you know, not marketable here in the city of Philadelphia, but, you know, you can go to jail.
What about laws against the people on the other end of it? You know, they're getting money.
selling.
They're selling
Right,
them, right?
right.
Somebody's giving them money.
Yes.
And I would think that somebody knows it's stolen.
They're held accountable too in this bill. So this bill really requires them to keep electronic database records so that they have to, you know, basically keep a record, sort of like pawn shops do.
Yep.
You know, there were measures put into place years ago to require pawn shops to keep electronic records so that if you come in with a whole bunch of, you know, diamonds or jewelry or whatever, you have to upload that information on a database, and the police department has access to that database so they can see what's going on.
Okay.
Same thing with this bill. We are going to be adding that provision in as an amendment to this bill so that when it finally passes, that's a part of it as well.
Because on the screen there, we put up one of the points is buyers and sellers have to prove place of origin.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. So you have to show up with, you know, a copy of the title. You have to have your ID. You have to give a thumbprint. If you're going to be trying to sell this product, you have to give a thumbprint. These records all have to be kept for a period of 2 years by the salvage yard or the purchaser. They have to be kept by 2 years.
Is it going to pass?
Yes, absolutely.
Where is it now? Where is it currently?
It just came out of committee yesterday. It's going to be introduced into the full body of council tomorrow, reported out of committee, and we expect final passage next week on the 15th.
I can't imagine why you'd be against it. But
Yeah.
with some of the most targeted cars, let's put up the list. Most targeted cars in the Northeast. Now, they are mostly older cars, but 20, well,
No, it goes pretty
F-Series
up there.
up to 20 of last year. Yeah, there they are. I guess the solution is we all have to buy electric cars. 'Cause
There
they
it
don't-
is.
They don't need them. They don't have them. Thank you. Let us know.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Have a
All
great
right.
day.
Thank you.